And that, my friends, is a perfect transition to our next fucking topic. Ghislaine Maxwell got moved from her Florida prison to a low security prison in fucking Texas after Trump's lawyers talked to her, after the FBI, after it came out that the FBI redacted Trump's name from all of the Epstein files. And he was considering a pardon until there was a sudden backlash about it. And now he's thinking he's crawling that thought back.
Well,
Because
see,
he
now
literally said, I am considering a pardon on Maxwell. And then when people started going against it, he was like, yeah, well, maybe I won't.
but see, I told you that was in our earlier conversations during the week, and we were talking about this. That's what I was saying. She's gonna keep her lip shut about him and whoever they don't want to expose. Everybody who they do want to expose, i.e., Democrats, she will expose in Congress and then get her fucking deal reduction. That's how she gets out and not murdered.
I say this. I say that she comes out. Can we get rid of this? I say that she comes out, fingers a bunch of Democrats and rich people that were against Trump that were on that island, like Bill Gates.
That's what I just said.
Right. Now, I'm agreeing with you, right? But instead of getting a pardon, she gets Epsteined after that.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, but she showed her loyalty. They just let her out.
No,
That
too much
doesn't
of a
matter.
risk. She's
Yep,
too much of a
risk.
loose end.
Yep.
They still need somebody connected to run the operation.
What operation?
The operation they were running.
That operation has not been operational since they've been in prison, and Epstein was dead.
And she knows how to start it back up. She still got
No,
the connect.
you think she's gonna start that back up? No, she's gonna go back to England.
She's gonna start it back up with more protection.
No, she's gonna go back to fucking England. If they'll take her.
You're running from afar. No, she's gonna go back to Israel.
And she's from Israel?
Her dad is Israeli and she's Jewish, so if you got Jewish
she'll
blood,
fit right in.
Yeah. Because they do have a child molestation issue over there.
Motherfuckers.
We never hear about it, but just like we don't hear about the Israeli citizens who are against what their government is doing. We don't hear about them neither.
No, we do not hear about them. But yeah, he was considering pardon Ghislaine Maxwell, and now he is walking that back. Let me see if Jaime can find it for me. You guys can talk while I'm looking.
I'm looking for our next topic. Like if we had anything on our next topic.
How do you pronounce her name? Ghislaine?
Yeah, Ghislaine.
That's the Israeli twang.
Yeah, that's Ghislaine, but you can call her Ghislaine if you want to.
Ghislaine. Yeah, that's terrible. I think I'll do that.
I like to call her Young Jizzle.
I don't know. That sounds a little too cool. Still, I think Ghislaine is more offensive.
All right.
Right. So Trump says nobody has asked him to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell, but he has right to do it. That's what he's saying. I thought I read something.
Well, I believe she's going to help them out and get a reduction.
Yeah, she's going to sit there. I mean, Trump's name has already been redacted from all the Epstein files. Yeah. So, right, like just because it's been redacted doesn't mean it's there. It just means it's there. It's just got a black mark over it. Like it's not going to be difficult to know where Trump's name was. And you think they do a really good job of that? No, No, I bet you anything that you'll still be able to see through some of that, saying where you can see the Donald Trump name somewhere on there.
Mm. Yep. Just because it's redacted, it doesn't mean they took it away. They just blocked it.
Yeah.
Pendejos.
Redaction means the public can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before
Exactly.
Trump leaves, I guarantee you they're going to destroy all those files. Just so that it doesn't come back to bite him in the ass after he leaves. If he leaves. Which I don't think he will.
God damn. That's crazy. She only got how long?
Hold on, he's got something up here. The FBI redacted Trump's name in the Epstein files. The Bureau's FOIA team tasked with conducting a final review of the records blacked out the names before higher ups said last month that releasing the documents would not be appropriate or warranted. So apparently what we're seeing here is that Republicans are actually okay with pedophiles.
Yes.
As long as the pedophiles are Republican and pro-Trump, which makes me believe that Jared Fogle should start wearing a MAGA hat and register as a Republican.
Wow. I mean, if the shoe fits. Fucking Jared. Man, did some heinous shit.
Next topic.
Trump has an IQ of 73.
I mean,
is this based on his grades or an actual IQ test?
It's based off an actual IQ test that he took back when he was at a military academy as a kid.
I mean,
oh, that was his IQ as a kid. Could it expand after that?
Does it look like it has?
I'm just asking. I'm being
not
impartial.
Not in the way that you would, not in any substantial way, and not this much. Like, well, actually, I'm speaking here. There are ways to improve your IQ, but you're not going to be a fucking super genius. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to have Marilyn Vos Savant type of IQ. So, yeah, what you got is what you got.
No, I thought it would grow over some time.
No. And when you got Alzheimer's, there's really no hope for you after that. Once Alzheimer's gets a hold of your brain, it's over.
I heard a joke about people with Alzheimer's. What if trans people, like they get Alzheimer's disease and like the dementia that it causes, like they look at themselves like, wait a minute, what if they default to factory settings? They're like, oh shit, where's my dick? Like, what happens? Like, I wonder what will happen if that should, actually.
Okay. Is there a punchline to this?
Yeah. Like, how would they react? What if like they're trans and they suddenly like, in their old age, they default to factory settings and they're freaking out because now they have tits and what happens to their dick?
Not to kill your joke, but I think that if they're trans and Alzheimer's gets a hold of them and they wonder where's their dick, I don't think they were really trans to begin with.
Well, there's only one way to find out. So, trans people. Science. Go ahead and do that shit. Because I just want to see. I want to see the wild shit that happens.
I want to point out the paradox of
Just a joke, people. Not a dick. Don't
I
take it
want
so
to
hard.
I just want to point out the paradox of there being like trans people actually existing, and that is that uh trans people kind of reinforce the um dual what is it, the duo sex paradigm.
I'm not following.
I'm not saying if I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but the fact that a woman or a man uh feel the need to transition to the other sex means that there are only two genders.
Exactly.
Oh, that's just like saying, if bisexual was true, then that just means there's only two fucking genders.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
it
it's
can't
kind of like if you're a
transsexual.
bisexual man, you're fucking gay
Yeah.
who likes fucking women.
See,
Occasionally.
multiple genders would be male, female, trans female.
But
And but if you keep choosing one or the other anyway, then that's their arguments have always came to that conclusion. Like if you like the LGBT crowd, like, oh, everything is fluid until a nigga's trans, then it's not fluid.
right, until a trans man
You
wants to
trying to
become a
get the
trans
fluid.
woman, or a trans woman wants to become a trans man.
Yeah, you're trying to put all the fluid over here.
Right,
It's
right,
not
right.
fluid,
Like
you know?
when you make the choice to transition from one sex organ to the other, you are reinforcing the gender binary. That is the
Yes.
paradox of the existence of trans people.
Yeah,
I
it's
call it a
like
paradox because, hey, you want to believe shit's gender fluid? You know, people believe in a sky daddy. Go ahead, but facts is facts.
What if a person is a hermaphrodite?
those are
I
the
believe
only
it's
ones
called
that give up.
intersex now. You
They're
fucking
they're intersex.
yeah. You uh, I don't even know what the hell to call it. What is anti-trans? No, that's not anti-trans. Anti anti-gender.
Oh shit! This is what I wanted to tell you earlier.
What's the slur? What's the slur for that? It's a slur for calling them a hermaphrodite. So
Okay,
I don't know.
no. Hold on. This is the
oh,
shit. So I haven't really been deep in LA for a long time, right?
right.
So yesterday I was meeting up with some homies for some barbecue at Baby Blues. Um, and as I was leaving, I was taking one of the homies home, and I got turned around and just went on like this long detour through Santa Monica and whatnot. And driving behind a white truck has a flag on it. Oh, then I looked down and it was like, "Don't trans our kids." And then he had a gays for Trump sticker. Threw me the fuck off.
You know who doesn't? You know who doesn't reinforce the gender binary?
Who?
Anti-trans people.
Hmm.
Man,
Turfs.
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 I like that.
Turf,
I like that name. That shit sounds tough.
turfs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
they're the
what's
ones
the
who are
turf again for
actually
the
not.
kids?
They're the ones that are actually not reinforcing the gender binary, because they're the ones who want you to distinguish yourself from a natural born woman to a trans woman.
It's
What is
not natural
turfs?
born. That's derogatory because
Oh,
trans people are natural. It's biological.
oh, biologically. Oh,
Biological male and female versus uh, non-biological male and female.
surgically altered.
Yes. Medically altered. Medically.
Medically. Oh, medically
Because
altered.
some of
'Cause-
them they just take meds. Some of them keep their original fun
working
bits.
parts.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they just live their life, as
Gotcha.
other. Yeah.
All right. Medically altered. Medically altered.
Yeah, but
So
intersex is the term for.
but the anti-trans people want those distinctions,
Yes,
whereas the
and
trans people want they want to be called women to reinforce the
the
gender
gender
binary.
binary.
Hold up.
Again, the paradox.
Hey, give me a second. Hold on. Can we remind the kids what turfs mean?
What is it? Trans something something something. Hold on.
Trans
Trans
exclusionary
exclusionary.
radical feminists.
Yeah,
So it's women who are against trans women being considered women.
women. Yeah.
This is
I
amazing.
saw this Reddit post where a woman had a conspiracy theory that the reason why they want to exclude trans women from women's sports is so that men do not get beaten by women.
Good. Repeat that.
That the
Man,
conspiracy theory is that the reason why men want trans women to be excluded from sports is so that men don't have to suffer the embarrassment of getting beaten by women.
But they won't. It's going to be the women that are going to be getting
This is
beat.
why I called it a conspiracy theory, not a conspiracy fact.
Men don't care. They don't care if the WNBA women join the league.
As long as they're wearing lace panties and bras.
The only space where that's a problem is in boxing. That's the only place where I've
we
seen that argument, because the dudes are like, if I beat the shit out of her, I don't get no bonus points for beating the chick. She gets bonus points for beating me, and then I get bonus
yeah.
negative
No,
points for
you
getting
know,
my ass tapped.
you know the criticism that Jake Paul had
every time
for
you hit the
fighting.
bitch, you lose a point.
Yeah,
No, it's no. Here, listen. It's the same criticism that Jake Paul received when he fought Tyson, right? Like he doesn't win in this case. Like
yeah.
it doesn't matter what happens. You know,
Mike
if he
Tyson
loses to
knocks you out,
Tyson,
he's supposed to.
like
You
no,
knock
no, no,
out
no,
Mike
no, no.
Tyson,
Wait. Hold on. If Mike Tyson wins, then that means that well, you got beat by a fucking 60-year-old man, and
yeah.
then if he wins against Mike Tyson, then well, he just beat up an old man. So it's the same shit with fighting a chick. You know, either way, you're gonna fucking lose. So you're either gonna get looked at as the dude who beat up on a chick, or the dude who got his ass kicked by a chick. Either way, you might as well take your fucking nuts off and give it to the chick who beat you up with. I mean,
You know, that would make for great fucking television.
it would. It would. That's why.
Like
That's why it's
if you get two people who want to transition, right? One man, one woman. If the woman beats the man, she gets the dude's balls and his dick.
took that from Fight Club.
Right?
Remember what
Now
Martin
I don't
Singer
know what
says?
the man gets. I don't know what the man gets if he beats up the woman.
Hits,
But
Nothing.
hits,
he gets hits.
hits, hits.
Get the titties. Get them titties.
Right. That's right. Isn't there a porn genre like this? Like they wrestle first, and then whoever
Yes.
loses gets to do whatever. Yeah, I fucking
Yeah,
knew
there's
it,
a genre. Yeah.
man.
All right, and
Dude, the ball
all right. So back to pardon business. Is Trump going to give Diddy a pardon?
No,
Why not?
because he's a CIA plant, dude. He found out he's a CIA plant.
So he didn't know he was a CIA plant?
No, and then he found out he was a CIA plant, and then he changed his mind. I think I'm confusing Ghislaine Maxwell's pardon with Diddy's pardon.
No.
Hold on,
That happened.
let me ask Jaime right quick. Oh, Trump says he hasn't decided on Diddy pardon. He was very hostile to me. There you go. I'm confusing Diddy's pardon with Ghislaine Maxwell's pardon. My bad, people. I stand corrected. But he did. He. I think yesterday he said I might pardon Diddy, and then today he's like, nah, I don't know. He was mean to me. I've never seen a president be more of a punk bitch than fucking Donald Trump.
There was this other nigga. I don't even think he served a full term. He was listed as the worst president we ever had, and it was somehow related to George Bush.
His
What?
dad.
The
Let,
worst
let me.
president we ever had was, I think his last name was Johnson.
Did
No, it's
he
Trump.
was?
Trump
Well,
is the worst president we've ever had.
Trump now, but before Trump, it was Johnson,
Let
and
me
he
see.
was, I think,
Andrew Johnson.
Lincoln. He was Lincoln's vice president.
No, that's the nigga
And
who gave the South back, took away my 40 acres and a mule. Fuck him.
Right. He's the worst president until Trump came along.
No, I mean bad in the way Trump is bad. Not that like they were doing disastrous things, but like a total idiot in office kind of deal.
Talking about Andrew. I mean, there's been a couple. You talking about Warren Harding?
Let me see. I think he had the shortest term too.
Warren G. Harding.
I think he served 8 years. I mean, Trump's making mistakes a lot of the worst presidents have made, like all in one. He's that bad. Like he's worse than Johnson. He's worse than Nixon. He's worse than Hoover. President Hoover, not J. Edgar Hoover.
Okay, here's a list of 10 of the worst presidents. Let me see.
Starting from the bottom.
Zachary Taylor.
Oh,
That motherfucker.
Died in 1850. Presidential term March 4th, 1845 to July 9, 1850. This might be the nigga. Because he had a weird name that, just didn't ring to me.
that is not the shortest term, by the way.
It's not. I know that the guy didn't do a full term. Like
4 years is a full term.
Is that for you?
He did
49 to
5.
50? No, 49.
That's a year.
50. That's a year.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard 45.
No.
Oh, 49. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see who's next. So many ads on this fucking thing. I don't want to sign in. No, you can't have my Google. I don't want it. They won't let me see the rest of the list. Bitch ass niggas. Can I put my pop-up blocker on? Damn it. Where's my pop-up blocker? Block
So
the pop-ups.
why was he the worst president?
It won't tell me now because they got a big fucking ad over it trying to make me sign in. Share your email to continue reading.
Oh, fuck
What's his
that.
name?
I don't want to do that.
Zachary Taylor?
Let me see. I'm gonna use my old email. Oh, you gotta log in. Oh, okay. Here's a fake password. Oh, I sent the fucking verification code. These bitch ass niggas. Fuck you. US News. Oh. Whew. Let me see. Here's a bit of detail. Maybe I should ask this question to ChatGPT.
Yeah, you should.
Cut out the middleman.
All
No,
right.
Quen.
So,
Quen 3. Quen 3 is pretty
according to
good.
Gemini, while some historians describe Zachary Taylor as a forgettable president, rather than a failed one, his brief 16-month presidency faced criticism for several reasons. Short-term and limited impact. Taylor served only 16 months before his death in office, limiting his ability to make a lasting impact on policy. Disengagement from Congress and party. Despite growing sectional tensions and the threat of disunity, Taylor kept his distance from Congress and his cabinet and ignored the Whig Party platform on economic matters, hindering his ability to lead and compromise. Controversy over slavery in new territories. Opposition to the Compromise of 1850. Taylor's opposition to the Compromise of 1850 further fueled sectional transitions and alienated powerful politicians like Henry Clay and Daniel Webster. Financial misconduct in cabinet. The revelation of financial improprieties by some of his cabinet members damaged his administration and his reputation for honesty. While Taylor's intentions to preserve the Union and stand above party politics are acknowledged, according to Miller Center, many historians argue that his approach ultimately failed to address the pressing issues of the time and potentially exacerbated the path toward the Civil War. But he died while in office, so there was, after a year and a half, so there was no real way we can see the impact of what he was planning to do.
Because I don't know if the dude that I'm thinking of may have been a vice president who became president and then fucked that off some kind of way. ChatGPT is giving me James Buchanan, Franklin Pierce, Andrew Johnson, and Warren G. Harding.
Yeah.
But I know all these names, so it can't be them. Maybe Franklin Pierce, maybe. Damn it, I'm gonna find it because I forgot where I read it. It was, I don't know where I read it, but they went through a thing and he basically sounded like Trump. Like before Trump became president, he sounded like George Bush Jr. You know, like how stupid he sounds and everything else.
Yeah.
But now Trump then took the cake with that.
Why don't you just ask chat, what president of the United States is the closest to Trump?
What former
U.S. president
is the closest
to Trump in policy, both foreign and domestic?
Closest to Trump in policy. Let's see. Tickety tock. Andrew Jackson, Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, Glover Cleveland.
Oh my God. All terrible.
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship.